Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how to make a gang sheet in Canva. First of all, it's pretty well known that Canva Pro is what you need for most of this, especially when it comes down to resizing. So make sure that you have that. X this off over here because we don't need it. So I'm just in Canva right now, and I hit presentation because that's what I like to work in. And I'm just going to go over here and hit presentation 16 by 9. So once I'm in there, what you're going to do is you're going to go up and hit resize. You see that has a little crown next to it. So that means you need Canva Pro. So in the size, I'm going to go up here and change this to inches. And then I'm going to do a 22 by 36. So 22 by 36. And then I'm going to just hit resize. So that changed it to the size that I need. And then I'm just going to upload some things that I have. Maybe I'll do my new logo here. Jeremy and I have been working on for our social media channels. Make sure that you're paying attention to the height. An average adult shirt's around 11 to 12 inches. So maybe I need to make a couple of these shirts, which I actually do because they're cute. So I'm going to put that in there. And then maybe I have an order for some of our new Easter designs. So I'm going to put this on here. But as you can see, it's a little bit close right here, but it's fine. The good thing is you can zoom in and out and see where you're at. The biggest thing is you don't want to leave any space. You want to fit in everything that you possibly can. And so like this one right here has space right here. Everything you use is an absolute size of the box. So you have to make sure that you are cropping in your work so that way you know what size you're bringing in. So I want this one to be around close to 12 in height. And then maybe I'm going to make a couple of kids shirts. So I'm going to, again, you see all this extra space? I'm going to bring it in because if I don't crop it and bring it in, I am getting dead space and I don't want that considered part of my size. So then I'm going to make this around a 7.7 to an 8. Usually with kids shirts, I go with it around an 8. So that's pretty good. And then maybe I need a couple of those. So I'm going to bring it over. And if you can see, I have some more space right here that I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, but no worries, I will fill that up. You notice on this one, I did cut a little bit of it off, so I have to go back and fix it. Make sure you don't cut anything off. So always kind of zoom in and out on your designs to make sure that you don't. But now that made it a little bit bigger. Okay, so there's an 8. All right. Again, you want to get them as close as you can, but make sure they don't overlap and make sure that you can still cut around them. Some people send in stuff and I'm like, how do they cut around that? Let's see if we can get he has risen in. I don't know. All right, so I want to put this right here, but you see I have this right here. So what I'm going to do is take this and I'm just going to rotate it to the side. So now both of my kids' prints, they're going to fit in here. Now, if you have a lot of skinny prints, I've seen a lot of different skinny prints, then you're going to want to do the same thing. I just put them side by side and I stack them. And there's a little space here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a pocket size. And pockets usually around a 3.5 to a 4 by 4. Just depends. 3.5 by 3.5, 4 by 4. I'm going to make this one. Of course, it all depends on what you're making. All right, so here's this. Now let's see if that fits in there okay. Now look, that guy is going to hit that. So all I'm going to do now, first of all, I have room right there. I'm going to bring it up. Okay, and then with my design here, I'm just going to kind of bring it over some so I make sure that it's not touching anything. Again, if you have white prints, what you want to do is you want to take the background here, get a background, and change the color to make sure everything's okay. So maybe I'm going to put like a tan behind it and make sure nothing's touching I don't see anything that's touching. All right, so here's the most important part here. All right, I'm going to remove that because I know nothing's touched. Oh, actually, it's touching right here. Look at that. Touch, touch, touch. I'm going to bring it down. Everything else looks good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this background. I really don't have to, but I'm going to. Because when I go hit share and download, this is very, very important. And I have this actually on the listings to remind you. I'm going to hit transparent, and then this slider bar, this is the DPI when it comes to Canva. So I'm going to slide it all the way over. And then there you go. That's your completed file. You're going to download that, and then you could upload that into our website. We'll print that to you and send it off. If you have any more questions, guys, make sure you ask us, and we will do what we can do to help. Thank you.